Hey guys, Javelin here, and I'm a little sick right now, but welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be going over my top 5 incantations and ranking them based on aesthetic, personal playstyle preference, and etc. Be sure to subscribe for future videos, and without any further delay, let's get started. At number 5 we have Frozen Lightning Spear. We find this incantation by defeating the Dragonkin Soldier of Noxtella. I personally love the way this incantation looks. It's simply beautiful when casted and thrown. This incantation is quite useful if you can pop it off in rapid succession, as it can also freeze enemies and does a good amount of damage while only costing 29 FP. And paired with any other incantations or sorceries that last long after they're cast, you can use this while they're distracted. A very good incantation and effective with proper use. It gets the 5th spot on the list. At number 4 is Swarm of Flies. We find this incantation on a corpse in the Blood Marsh by Mogwyn Palace. This incantation is really gruesome and also kind of nasty when you think about it. You're literally summoning a swarm of blood-sucking flies and sending them at your opponent. Dude, these things could have been down in the shunning grounds eating poop or something crazy and the victim wouldn't even know. But that's besides the point. I've had this used on me a good number of times in the Colosseums and it is pretty effective. So I did use it myself with a quick blood build, and it really does wreck, honestly. It builds blood quickly, and when paired with Rivers of Blood, it's almost impossible to get away from. Really solid and really disgusting. It's landed in the 4th spot. For number 3, we have Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. We learn this from the Ancient Dragon Prayer Book when we give it to a learned cleric. This incantation looks absolutely sick and devastating. The bright red is very powerful and menacing looking as well. This incantation pairs well with the other dragon incantations, of course, as it lasts a bit after it casts and goes out in all directions, providing a distraction, in quotes. It does good damage if it strikes, only costs 36 FP, and can also be charged to do more damage. An overall good incantation and very beautiful, it takes the 3rd spot on the list. At number 2 is Unendurable Frenzy. We find this incantation in a chest inside the Yellow Annex Tunnel on the mountaintops of the Giants. I've always thought the combination of the yellow-orange and red of the Frenzied Flame was captivating, and seeing it come out in these long tendrils one after another is honestly the peak of the Frenzy Flame incantations to me. The flames continuously come out and you can turn in the direction your enemy goes while casting it, so it sort of chases them down and builds frenzy on them. This incantation is very powerful and I love how it looks when cast, placing it in the 2nd spot on the list. Coming in at number 1, we have Smarag's Glintstone Breath. I mostly chose this one over the other breath incantations because I like the way it looks, and I also have a bias because I use sorcery. They all pretty much work the same way and are interchangeable based on your build, which means there's a breath incantation for just about anyone. The blue flames are honestly one of my favorite effects in the game, and there's these blue sparks that come off of the flame that really complete it for me aesthetically. You can also track your opponent with it during the cast, and the damage isn't too shabby either. Everything about this breath incantation is excellent and it does very good damage, which is why I have it at the number 1 spot on the list. Now, I don't have a list for my honorable mentions of the incantations, it's more just a single category of incantations, and those are the Black Flame. The Black Flame incantations always piqued my interest, and when I looked further into them, I decided that I would make a build with them eventually. Maybe upload the playthrough or stream it on the channel, I don't really know. You guys, comment down below and tell me what you think. The Black Flame reminds me of Amaterasu from Naruto, the manga and anime. I'm very excited to see what is revealed about it in the future of DLC, and I hope we get some sort of NPC that's related to it, maybe a short questline or possibly even a vendor of some sort. If you made it to the end of this video, you have my thanks. I noticed that a lot of people who watch my videos aren't subscribing, so do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and join the Discord in the description below. I'd love to have discussions with you guys on lore and other video games, as well as discussing ideas for content you'd like to see in the future. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I will see you in the next one.